Now make yourself comfortable with your head supported. Now I'd like you to choose a point in this room, perhaps a spot or a mark on the wall on which you can focus your eyes. Make it some place that is higher than your eye level, but not so high that you need to strain your neck. And I want you to keep looking at that point and don't look away. You can blink whenever you need to, but it's important to return your gaze to your chosen spot as you listen to my voice. And you'll notice, just as you've listened to my voice before, as you do this, you will recapture those real pleasant feelings of calm and relaxation flowing through your body. And you know you can be hypnotized if you wish to, and if you are willing to do so, as I say, by keeping your eyes totally and completely focused on that point. You've already shown that you are willing to go into hypnosis where wonderful changes can happen by listening to the sound of my voice. You know you'll only be hypnotized if you really want to be. That's right, I can't make you go into hypnosis if you don't want to. So do your best to concentrate on that spot and pay close attention to my words and what I have to say. And whatever you feel is going to happen with your eyes as you listen to me, just let it happen. Just let yourself go into hypnosis, just as you have done before, and enjoy the experience. And keep listening to my words, concentrating completely and totally on what I am saying, as you focus on your chosen spot up there, and just feel yourself relaxing more and more as you keep looking only at the point you have chosen to look at. And soon, very soon, you will notice those eyelids becoming heavy and relaxed as they begin to blink more and more. They will become so heavy that your chosen mark may begin to look fuzzy or blurred, or it may look as though it's wavering gently from side to side, or up and down, or back and forth. But if it does, that's okay. It just means your eyes are getting really tired and ready to close. And even though you are focusing completely on that spot as you listen to me, you can be aware that those eyes are becoming heavier and heavier and just wanting to close. They may even begin to feel a little strained, as if it's too much effort to keep them open, and soon they will become so heavy that you can barely stop yourself from just letting them close now. But at first, I want you to try to keep them open. Just try and keep those heavy, heavy eyes open, blinking more and more now, because you know that hypnosis is a very natural and normal state that often follows intense concentration. And you are concentrating now as you listen to my voice, because you are getting ready to go into hypnosis, where wonderful change can happen. You really want to experience the good feelings associated with hypnosis now. And that's all you need to want to be hypnotized. And because you really want to go into hypnosis, you can find it really easy. Just let yourself relax and let go. You know that hypnosis is a little like the feeling you get just before dropping to sleep. Sometimes you may see images floating in and out of your mind, and your mind begins to wander away to its own special thoughts. But you know you can hear what is being said in the room. You can hear it, but it doesn't disturb you. You can hear it, but it seems to form just part of the background. That's right. And you know that you can just let it happen now and recapture all those wonderful feelings. And no matter how deep you go into hypnosis, your unconscious mind will hear every single word that I say to you for your benefit, because you want to go into hypnosis now. All you want is to just close those eyes and drift off to your own pleasant thoughts, and everything else just seems so much effort. And your eyes are so heavy they can barely keep them open. They just want to close, and they're beginning to blink more and more and more now. They are so heavy now. Relax those little muscles around the eyes, in the corners of your eyes, and your eyes are getting heavier and heavier and heavier. But you try to keep them open. As you try to keep them open, you notice other parts of your body getting heavier, 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 relaxing more and more and more. Just like you are trying to concentrate on my voice, but it seems the harder you try, the more those eyes just want to close, and your mind wants to wander and find its own way. And soon, very soon, those eyes are going to close all by themselves. And as they do, you will just drop right down into a deep and comfortable, calm, relaxed feeling within you. Those eyes are beginning to close now. They are feeling heavier, heavier, heavier. That's right. And the more you try and keep them open, the deeper you go into hypnosis. And as soon as they close, the deeper you go. That's good. And as you take a nice deep breath and focus on the word calm, you just notice how wonderful that feels. And now you notice those eyes are now so heavy, so comfortable, so relaxed. There's just too much effort at all to keep those eyes open. Those muscles around the eyes just don't want to work at all. They just want to close. So just let them close and remain closed while you continue listening to the sound of my voice. It's just too much effort to try to open them, so let them stay closed and comfortable, heavy, relaxed as you listen to what I'm saying to you. And of course, just be aware whenever you focus on the word calm and breathe, how wonderful that feels. And allow that relaxed feeling to flow down through your entire body, all the way down to the tips of those toes. until every nerve, every muscle, every cell, every fibre, and every consciousness of your body becomes comfortable, calm, relaxed, completely and totally relaxed and at peace. And as you become more and more at ease, it doesn't matter if at all times, sometimes you find your mind just wandering away to some pleasant thought, because your inner mind continues to listen and enjoy the growing sense of peace and harmony and tranquility that is growing and developing within you now. And you know those wonderful feelings that you have when you're sleeping soundly, and you sometimes wish that you could just be left to doze and slumber. Perhaps you can remember how you felt lazily just laying on your bed or on a lawn and getting tired and tired and tired. In a moment, I'm going to count slowly back from 10 to 0. As I do, you find that you relax more and more with each number, until just as you felt times before, you feel so deeply relaxed and at peace. 10, feeling yourself going down. 9, lazily drifting. 8, relaxing more and more. 7, going deeper down. 6, deeper and deeper. 5, halfway there, relaxed, calm. 4, and just noticing when you focus on the word calm and breathe, how wonderful that feels. And that wonderful, comfortable feeling. 3, 2, almost there now. 1 and 0. And as you relax even deeper now, you can imagine that it's time for you to demonstrate your skill and ability as the competent driver that you now are. For you have a certainty somewhere deep within you, maybe that you realized or you didn't realize, that you are going to succeed. And it's the day of your driving exam, and you feel so calm, composed, relaxed, as you prepare yourself for the coming event. And you know that the day before your driving exam, you are totally calm and relaxed. The night before your driving exam, you are totally calm and relaxed, and you sleep peacefully. And you know that you get up in the morning of your exam and you are calm and relaxed. And if you have a lesson beforehand, you are calm, composed and relaxed. And you know something, don't you? From now on, when you have your hand on the steering wheel, you have an awareness that you are calm, composed and confident. And whenever you change gear, you are aware that you are calm, composed and confident. That's right. And at any time you want to, whenever you take a nice breath and focus on the word calm and breathe, you feel calm, composed and confident. And when you take a nice deep breath and focus on the word calm, if there are any unwanted feelings there, any unnecessary feelings will disappear immediately, and you move on, feeling calm, composed and confident. And just like a muscle that gets stronger with use, whenever you focus on the word calm and breathe, at any time during your driving exam or beforehand, you will feel calm, composed and confident. Now, of course, as you keep driving, the more you drive, the longer you drive, the more calm, composed you will feel. And any issues that you ever had before whilst you're driving are totally in the past. The more that you had any issues in the past, now the more calm and composed you will feel. That's right. Now I want you to visualize certain scenes in your mind or imagine them. And I would like you to make the images or the feelings or the sounds as strong and as clear as they possibly can be. So I want you to imagine yourself arriving at the test centre. And just a few moments earlier, to find that your instructor and examiner are there somewhere waiting for you, you greet them both with a warm, friendly smile. And after completing the formalities, you take your seat in the car next to your examiner. You notice that the examiner is just an ordinary person, nothing special, nothing extraordinary, just a person doing a job. And whenever your examiner speaks to you, you feel calm, composed, and confident. You fasten your seatbelt and adjust your mirror, making any necessary checks and adjustments before switching the engine on. You put the car into first gear. You're calm, composed and confident. You signal, take off the handbrake, making sure there are no other cars coming along. You're calm, composed and confident. And now you're pulling out and overtaking a parked car if there's one in front of you. Your hands are resting lightly on the steering wheel. And you're aware whenever your hand or hands are on the steering wheel, you're aware of how calm, composed and confident you feel. And as you pull onto the road with the ongoing traffic, you remain calm, composed and confident. You change gear and drive smoothly, calm, composed, confidently away from the test centre. And you notice on any busy road you are calm, composed and confident. And as you feel calm, composed and confident as you move along effortlessly, easily, driving comes naturally to you. You are a very skilled and competent driver, and you are certain of your abilities. Your actions and reactions are very quick and very alert, and you automatically know what to do in a calm, composed, confident manner. And whenever your examiner asks you to do something, you remain calm, composed, confident, and do what you need to do. Your concentration is totally focused on the road ahead and wherever you're driving. That's right, and the signs, the traffic, the environment are all registered in your awareness, and you feel free to drive calm, composed and confidently. You are asked to do different maneuvers, maybe a 3-point turn, and you see yourself doing this calmly, competently. You feel the car moving, gliding, just as you want it to go. That's right, so pliable, so easy to move, so comfortable. That's right. You notice when you do an emergency stop, you do it just as you need to do it. And it's so easy for you because you are calm, composed and confident. You're very focused and alert. Your actions and reactions are fast and accurate. You know exactly what to do. And whenever the examiner speaks with you, asks you to do something, you respond in a calm, composed, confident way. And whenever you take that nice deep breath and focus on the word calm, it reinforces how calm, composed and confident you are. And the longer you drive, the more calm, composed and confident you feel. The longer the exam goes on, the more calm, composed and confident you feel. And while you're driving, you always keep the correct distance from the cars in front. Always remain focused and fully alert, responding quickly to any requests made of you from your examiner, feeling calm and relaxed. That's right. And you notice that when you are parking, you are calm, composed and confident. When you're behind cars or cars are behind you, you remain calm, composed and confident. And at junctions you are calm, composed. Waiting at junctions and pulling out at junctions you are calm and composed. And at roundabouts you are calm and composed. At traffic lights you are calm and composed. On hills, starting on hills, driving up hills, you are calm and composed. That's right. Now you also notice whenever you see the colours green, amber and red, it reinforces the calm, composed and confident state that you are in, which is a very focused and alert state. That's right. Now you notice too that if there is an error, or if you are aware that you've made an error, this time you remain very calm and composed, and you move on, you drive on in a calm, composed, focused way. That's it, you just automatically move on from it. That's right. So if at any time you make any errors, you remain calm and composed and focused and alert and competent. That's right. Now I want you just to imagine that you're driving and driving and driving. That's right. And the more you're driving, the more calm, composed and competent you feel. And the longer the exam goes on, the more you're aware of how calm, composed you are. That's right. Now I want you to imagine that the exam just comes to an end. And you park the car back at the test centre. You remove your seatbelt and imagine your examiner is handing you a piece of paper. And you don't even need to read it to know what it says, because your driving was spot on. You showed your skills and competence as a first-class driver that you really are. Now, knowing you have passed your test, see your reaction. You are elated. You feel wonderful. You feel like jumping for joy. You feel marvelous. Really experience and enjoy this wonderful feeling, this positive, confident feeling. Hold this feeling deep within you as a positive expectation, knowing without a doubt that you will pass your driving test this time. That's right. Now in a few moments I'm going to count back up to 5, and when I reach the number 5, your eyes will open. You will be fully alert, wide awake, feeling so good, so calm, yet so good inside of you. And each time you listen to this recording, the suggestions, the instructions, the images, the belief embeds itself more and more powerfully, more and more powerfully, more and more powerfully. So the closer it gets to your exam, the better you feel, the more calm you feel, the more composed you feel, the more competent you feel. Maybe even surprising yourself how calm, composed, confident, focused and alert you are when you are driving. That's right. So 1, 2, 3, more aware, more awake now. 4, coming right back up now. 5, open your eyes, wide awake, feeling fantastic.